fight. So down, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
One of the NFL's oldest and most storied stadiums, it's time to give it another go at Green Bay's Lambeau Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the New England Patriots and the Green Bay Packers. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And here we go from Lambeau. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Love gonna air this out to start. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Love with it on first down. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Man downfield. He's got it. So that stalls. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
May off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1. Here's May. Connection made to Hollins. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, New England.
Throwing again. It's May. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
To the air yet again, May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
He has the first over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast. Here's May on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. On play action, here's May. He had it for a moment, jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Patriots.
Man in motion, out of the slot. May on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Off the play action, May. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
1st and goal, New England.
They'll run, Gibson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Operating from the gun, here's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, found the end zone as a result.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter.
Come on, set. Block 40. Set.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Cut down the field, Golden. Touchdown! The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st down, May. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's 2nd and 5. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have the 1st down as he slides to a halt.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 19. Andre Stevenson makes the catch. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Third and just 2 to go. They'll run here. Gibson. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a New England first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Dumps it off to his running back. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots earn the chance to tie before halftime. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Here comes Williams on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Down.
Love now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Offense to the line for second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second
Let's go.
and 5.
Yes.
Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Ready up.
1st and 10 from the 41.
For a Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And his kick is good. What an ending to our opening half as they take the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
second and 3.
At the 42.
Caught by his back, Gibson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
The intended target was his running back. And That'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
May off the play fake. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And the Patriots get home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them back for it. Second down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and go to work after it. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Right, set.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets it to the 15. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Green Bay Packers. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6. Go play action. It's Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's down. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
That's taken in.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Green Bay first down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Sanborn. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. First time with Javonte Williams. Great job by the defense. No cutback lane. No nothing on that one. Out of bounds. A loss of 4 on that play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll go again with Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go! Everyone, kill!
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Here we go.
On 1st down, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment.
Ready?
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal.
Set.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his big tight end. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15. Dak's going to throw it here on 1st down. The open man is Tolbert. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. In motion, Lamb. They'll throw again. Dak. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 7.
Yeah! There we go, Wiley. What do you think?
Prescott again. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They've got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready up?
It's a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Ready.
He loves to throw on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Hut.
Back to the air, it's Love. That's caught downfield. Dobbs. And he will get into the end zone. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Green Bay. Terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott back down the field for Lamb. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, here's Dak. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They will take a big risk going for it from their own territory. territory. It does not pay off, and it's a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's in! Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Makes the score Packers 21, Cowboys nothing.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Yeah, here we go.
That is Ferguson in motion. On the play fake. Dak. He'll let this go for Pickens. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll lead to a second down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. This is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Love to throw it on first down. He's got it at about the 8, and he's into the end zone. Matthew Golden, touchdown, Green Bay. He has done again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Jay Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And he'll bring up second down.
Yeah, here we go.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
This is taken in by Dobbs. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A big gainer for Green Bay. 33 yards.
First and goal.
Now Love. It is brought in the end zone. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. So the numbers starting to pile up here early. We haven't reached halftime, and he's already thrown 4 touchdown passes. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set. Let's go. Hut.
Throwing is Love. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers keep widening that lead. It is now 42-0. team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go, Whitey!
Tight end motioning left.
Whitey, take...
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll manage only a couple. Xavier McKinney up there to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah!
They bring the tight end in motion. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Be like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Happy rebel out, dark hallways. This place, I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever get a thank you.
Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, Roy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Green Bay Packers. About ready to get us started. And off we go from Lambeau. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Out to his left. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT.
Yeah! There we go.
Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing, Prescott. That is caught. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. That's good for 28 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and have to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Love now. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
52 blaster. Ready.
Love. 20. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the double. Striker, 3-3. Drill, 52. 50, great. Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
It's up 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set. Blue, 30. Ready.
Again, it's Love. Touchdown, Packers. Matthew Gordon from 10 yards out. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. That ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because, remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
He's got room at the 30, down the left sideline, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Romeo Doubs, 67 yards, and the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Packers 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Micah Parsons. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Here's one deep for Pickens. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
46.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That one down the field for Ferguson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Howe.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Fans are done waiting. They are ready for some football here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Down.
Love going to air this out to start. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ready, set.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Ready. 6, 7.
Love now on 1st and 10. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Now, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to the air. Love. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Loves to throw again. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
Red, black, blue, yellow. Ready.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He fires one deep down the middle. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Eagles take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making forcing that pick.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They are on it with Saquon Barkley. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's short of the first after a mild game.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Escapes the pocket. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Great. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Pass complete to Goddard. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Let's get it out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now
Hurts now on 3rd goal. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
Crowd left, Yanni.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
No,
And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. It's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Set. Black 40. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Gets his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready. 52 blue. Set.
1st down throw, here's Love. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Packers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Black, 95. Red, cycle, smash, red. Set.
Throwing again, Love. He throws a bullet to the... This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
On the double. Here we go. Set, cut.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch, touch. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches.
No touch, touch. No touch.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hurts. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Hurts setting up to throw. He's going to push one deep down. He's got it at the 30. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
6-yard line. 1 yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 28
Let's go. Trimmer.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Barkley again here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st down, a run with Barkley. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
At the 3-yard line.
Barkley has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Look to run with Dillon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. A.J. Dillon, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Love out of the shotgun. Cut by Jacob. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Strike it. 3.
Here's 2nd and 2. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
Got it.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Love with it on 1st down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
Ready?
He's throwing for it! And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
21. Packers 18.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. Barkley off the pistol again. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Throw left side, caught by Brown. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good. Good. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, bang!
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Rob flat, 1st guy, he met no gain on that 1st down run. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles only up by a few. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Dillon gets it going right. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Anyway,
And they send a man in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they respond to the penalty with just a couple of yards there. They're still behind the sticks here on 2nd. The Packers take their 1st time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Touch. Hey, let's go.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. one intended for Jahan Dotson. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 13.
No touch. Hey!
Looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Picked off by Nehal.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Complete out to the right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. It connects on the deep shot. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its 2nd.
Here we go. Set. Cut, cut.
Here he is to throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Green Bay.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Hey, trimmer. Tiger Hornet.
He'll look to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Setting up to pass. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
That's good.
We'll set it down for him at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the 28. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Ready, set.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Blue strike, black shot, smash, red. Cut, cut.
One final shot here. On the move, headed right. Try and push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So beneath the chorus of Fly, Eagles Fly, it's a win for the Eagles. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the fifth.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch it.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Tonight, a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Love throwing to start us off. Cut down the field, Golden. And we'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Thrown on first down, Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here we go.
Back to the air. Love. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset.
Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That starts that paper was so important and set the tone for the rest of it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
What's up? 180. Run. Regular. What's up?
Mayfield comes out throwing. Down the field, Evans has it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
180. Hey, alert 33. Up. What's up?
First down, here's Baker. Taking a big shot for the end zone. just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
8-yard loss on the play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go.
Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out. Bring them out, bring them out. Hey. Bring them out, bring them out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get boy, I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lag down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Will Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go from Lambeau. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love gonna air this out to start. Pass it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready.
From the 31. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready?
Once more, it's Love. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Georgie, I love that.
Taken in by Williams outright.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there, and there's nothing this defense can do.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to give him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Let's go now. Hut.
Throwing again. Love. That one connects. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On the shotgun, McCarthy. That's a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Escapes out to the left. And they're able to take him down, and that sack is how we're going to end our first quarter of play. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
Football on the horizon and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. Trying to locate it. Oh, no! He lost it! He'll head out of bounds on the return. And he's going to head out the side of the end zone, so they'll take this at the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Check. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Now the The completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that means third down coming up. Back to the air, McCarthy. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
70 line, 70 range, 70 range, 69 range, 69 range. 18, Buffalo 18. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Another throw here for McCarthy. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
First down, Minnesota.
Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up second down.
Let's go now.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Dragon 60.
Second and 10, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense in the hurry up here. Turn to Mason on third down. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's fourth and short. Offense up to the line fast. He's snapping to McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Ready. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, right, 6, yellow, 42.
Love throwing to start us off. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short game.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have second and pretty long here. Another try following the sack. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Vikings.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And McCarthy slides to the ground here, but not before picking up the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
This is Mason on 2nd down. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Reichert on for the point after. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought...
Cheap viewers on streambrew.com, remove the space at VAA6XC7W.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve, complete. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cut.
Shotgun now for Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. As his target, that's Savion Williams. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
For a Green Bay Packer.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau.
First and
The
10
Packers
at the 32-yard line.
pushing for a late spark before halftime. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready. Set.
Once more, it's Love. Firing one deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that was all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Give left side to Mason. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 14. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. McCarthy throwing on third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Packers take their first time out. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw. Here's Love. Rolling left, buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. With 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout. Four guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
Here we go. 6. Mega. Blue. 32. Set. Go.
Looking to throw. Buys time. Rolling right. And this one falls incomplete. So we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Let's go now. Ready?
He's back to throw. The desperate heave here for 6. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Ready. Pitch ready.
Love looking to pass. Dumped off to his running back. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Awareness. you've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They'll cobble together a yard there. Brought down by Quay Walker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over now at their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. To the air with Love. Cut down the field, Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 27 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Love to throw. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. Cut by Jacobs. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Loves to throw again. Has his man. It's Dobbs. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
10 seconds. Here we go.
Jacobs can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
Love now to throw. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Kate, we do see this happen a good bit, don't we? Especially with better defenses in this league. When they get backed up and they get in situational football like this where they...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers come through to tie it in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. He gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. A give to Mason. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Another run for Mason. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. But those are the hurry-up offense here. Running once more with Mason. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line of gain. So here comes 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Slot man motioned over. They'll run for it with Mason. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got.